Hello, second graders. This is your math test for today, Tuesday, December 15th. Now, we are doing chapter 4 math test, which is on subtracting two-digit numbers. So make sure you have chapter test form 2A. Put your name at the top nice and neat. And as I go through this, I'm going to go through it kind of quickly because I'm just going to tell you and read you the directions and kind of give you little hints to complete the problems, but I want you to complete them on your own because this is your math test, okay? So throughout the video, if you need to pause it to do the work and then move on with Mrs. Murphy, you can do that. Make sure you pause it multiple times, many times throughout the lesson, okay? Now, on the first four, when you subtract these, you will not need to borrow. So you're just going to subtract going down on all these. So numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, subtract going down. If you need to use a ruler to help you subtract by going backwards on the ruler, please do that. If you need to say the bigger number, for example, if I'm subtracting 9 minus 3, I can say 9, grab 9, and count back 3. 8, 7, 6. Okay? You can use your fingers, you can use a ruler. You can say it, you can count back, okay? Make sure you're double checking your work. Now, a number 5 and 6, Mrs. Murphy noticed that these two have bigger bottoms. Both of them have bigger bottoms, so you are gonna need to borrow. So, I'm gonna put a B down at the bottom to remind you, these are bigger. You're gonna need to borrow. This is bigger. You're gonna need to borrow or regroup. So make sure you borrow and regroup on numbers 5 and 6 and circle the answer. Number 7, I'm going to help you on this one because this is kind of a tricky one. It says regroup the tens, draw the ones, cross out cubes to find the answer. So here is my problem. I have 36, so I'm going to write 36. I have 10, 20, 30. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Okay? I'm going to take away 27. So I'm going to take away 27. Now, I'm going to subtract going down here. I have 6 cubes and I want to take 7 away. Can't do that. Bigger bottom, better borrow. So I'm going to go over here and cross off this 2. And I'm going to cross that off because I'm going to borrow from this. So now there's only 2 left. So I go from 3 down to 2. But when I borrow, I have to regroup them over here. So over here, I'm going to draw 10 cubes. Okay, I just regrouped that. Now I have 10, but I also have these 6. So 10 plus 6 more is 16. Now, what you need to do is you have 16 cubes here. You need to cross out 7. So cross off 7. So Mrs. Murphy is just going to put down here X. So that means cross off 7. And then how many are left? How many are left? And that's your answer for your ones. Then you have 2 tens left here. And you're going to take 2 away. So cross off 2. And how many are left? And whatever you have left is your answer over here, okay? All right, going on to the next page. You are gonna write your answer on the line. So number 8 says, your number sentence is 88 minus 15 equals 73. So I want you to write 85, subtract 88, subtract 15, and 8 minus 5 is 3, because I have 8, and I take 5 away, that's 3, and 8 minus 1 is 7, so my answer is 73. So that's my fact family. So if I want to think of it like this, 88's at the top, 15, and 73. Now, what you need to do is you need to give me one addition sentence. So one way to do that is I could take 73 and I can add 15, and hopefully my answer would give me 88, and it should. Now, what you need to do is you need to write that addition fact sentence. So you only need your number you're going to add, and then your sum. Okay, so you need one addition fact sentence for this fact family. So this is one way to do it, or you could use your fact family triangle. That's another way you can do it. Okay, on number 9, I'm going to help you with this one because this one's a hard one. You're going to break apart a number to subtract. You have 55, and you're going to subtract 13. So right away, Mrs. Murphy knows I need to break apart that 13. I'm going to break it into a 10 and a 3, because 10 plus 3 is 13. Now I'm going to bring that 10 down here, and I'm going to start with this 55. So 55 minus 10, well, that's easy. 55, go back 10 would be 45. Okay, then I'm going to start with that 45 here, and I'm going to take away this 3, and 45, take 3 away, 45, 44, 42, 41. So I should have 41. So 55 minus 13 is 41. Mrs. Murphy just helped you with that one because I know those are the hard, difficult problems. All right, on these next ones, I'm going to read them to you, and I'll help you get started, but you will finish them on your own. There are 25 dogs in the dog park. 15 dogs get loose and run away. How many dogs are left in the dog park? So, what do you know? You know there's 25 and 15 get loose. So there's 25 and 15 get loose. So you're going to subtract that. That one's easy. You do not need to borrow. And then write your answer up there. Number 11. Sammy went fishing with his grandfather. They caught 25 fish in all. His grandfather caught 17. How many fish did Sammy catch? Well, we're going to have to subtract to figure this one out also. So we're going to start with a bigger number, 25. That's how many they caught in all. But Grandpa caught 17. So we need to figure out how many did Sammy catch, because whatever is left is what Sammy caught. So we're going to start, and I know that I'm going to have to borrow. Bigger bottom, better borrow. So go ahead and subtract. And whatever you have for your answer here is going to go up there. Okay, the last two on this page. There was a bag of 30 dog bones in the garage. Buffy the poodle knocked over the bag and ate 15. How many bones are left? So we know we're going to start with 30 bones. And then we lose 15 bones. So start with 30 and take away 15. Right away, Mrs. Murphy notices bigger bottom, better borrow. So you're going to have to go borrow. Subtract, and your answer is going to go right there. And the last one. In math class, Ellie and Emmy put cubes together. They had 80 cubes in all. Ellie had 43 cubes. How many cubes did Emmy have? So start with 80. You're going to take away 43. Okay. Bigger bottom, I need to go borrow. So make sure you go up and borrow and regroup that 10 to 10 ones. And then whatever your answer is here, that goes there. When you get done with this test, keep this in a safe spot. You'll hand it in so that I can grade it. When you are done, you are going to go to the fluency practice. And on this fluency practice, you can regroup and borrow, but you can also just say the number 16 and count back 3. 16, 12, 11, 16, 15, 14, 13. So 13 would be my answer. Say 26 and count back 6, or use your ruler. So I want you to count back or use your ruler. Don't worry about borrowing on these. These are the fact fluency. I just want to know if you know your facts, okay? So say the number and then count back or use your ruler. Complete the front of this page, which is page 279 and also complete the back, which is 280. Now, I know you guys are working hard on subtracting with 2-digit numbers, and today will be the last day that we'll really focus and work on it. We'll continue it throughout the year, but next chapter we're going to start working on place value. So work hard today, finish strong on subtracting with 2-digit numbers with regrouping and borrowing.